You see? So here we start with a VPN. So what is VPN? Okay, only one direct question. What is VPN or what is the use of VPN? What is a VPN? Virtual Private Network. Virtual Private Network. Connecting or accessing a private network from other private network over internet or public network. What is private network? In your organization, so you have your own network is there with your own private IP addresses. You have your own private network. So in that one, so you have a different systems, right? You have a laptops, desktops, IP telephones. So you have a your devices are connected and you are communicating each other in the private network. Okay, as well as in your organization, you have a different servers like a database servers, a web servers, application servers. Okay, some ERP servers, CRM servers. Okay, storage servers. So different networking related like routers, switches. Okay, so you have a different servers also. Example, yeah, this is your own private network. So for example, this is your headquarters or a corporate office, and you have a something like a database server or maybe a web server. Like that, we have a storage servers, some ERP servers are here. So you're a administrator, for example. Okay, want to access some database server related. You have to access your database server and creating some database or checking tables, or maybe there is a what we say mm, um, what we say a developer want to connect his application to database server, or maybe a Power BI this data analysis people want to connect a database server, or a web application developer will develop a web application or a website and want to put that data into the web server. So what they will do it, both are in the same network. So they will connect directly, right? Just like they are connected directly. So we don't require any separate routers, internet, that kind of stuff is not required. For example, from my there is another server, I want to access that server from my system. I can access directly. I don't require any separate mm, kind of stuff. For example, I have a server that is on port number like this. I forget its port number. 1 second, I will verify and check it once. Support number is 5678. Okay. Server configure use secure cookies. However, it is should be accessed through localhost only. But this is a one kind of server, which is you are trying to access from here. Okay. It's the secure one, so I have to use HTTPS, right? It's HTTP only, so local one only. Anyway, that application is not running right now, but this is how we are accessing it. Right? So directly we are accessing if it is in the same organization. For example, I have a branch office. Example, this is my head office in New York. My branch office, another corporate office is in Hyderabad. This is my branch office. In India, head office, but it's a general compared to that. It's a head office, branch office. Think another office in Hyderabad. Okay. Here also people are working. So database administrator, developers, okay, data scientists, application developers are there. We are also having a different servers also. Okay. How to make connect this server to this server, if in case it's also a database server. Any changes in this database server should be replicated to this database server. Or any changes in this web server should be replicated to this web server. From here, I can access this database server directly, just like this person how he is accessing. Okay, I can access like this because it's in my network. It is my own network. That is their network only. But thing is, this guy want to access this database server. Okay, or whatever the data it is changes here, it has to be replicated to this database server. What to do? So organizations follow one thing that is called a leased lines. Okay, that is called a leased lines. What is this leased line? They use leased lines. So this is 70s. This is also 70s. Okay, so it's the same organization. One organization is one location, another one on another office in another location. Same organization, one office in one location, other office in another location. They have a servers, they have a people, so they need to be connected and communicated. So usually what they use is a leased lines. These leased lines are dedicated lines. Dedicated lines. Dedicated lines. Okay. So how this leased line put in? So we can't put one single wire, like you take a wire and go to the New York office, put there that wire into the New York office and take the wire and come to Hyderabad office. It's not possible, right? So what they will do it generally, okay? So they connected to their nearest ISPs, and we are also connected to our ISPs. Anyway, the globally these different organizations, these service providers are there, different ISPs. Okay, service providers are there. For example, we have a Tata is there, Ticona, HCL, or BSNL, Reliance. Okay, so they have their own connectors are there. So they are service providers. So they're actually they are maintaining underwater, underwater fiber optical cables. So the globally they are connected. So in our head office, we are telling, so our branch office is connected to this ISP. So please make a connectivity to this ISP. Same thing from Hyderabad office, we are requesting our head office to this ISP with this connectivity. So please provide a connection lease line between these two connections from here to here. So the ISPs are connected and create a single line, means they create a one line path. It's completely dedicated for this organization purpose only. Meaning is through to through that line, no other traffic is allowed. No others data is not going through this line. That's why it is a stable line. That's why it is dedicated line or it is a stable line. It is okay. So what we are using internet, that is a broadband internet we are using. We are using a normal broadbands we are using. When you see broadband speed is up to 50 Mbps or up to 100 Mbps, up to it is. Always it is written up to 100 Mbps, up to 50 Mbps, up to 40 Mbps, up to 200 Mbps. What is up to? Like up to discount, up to 50% discount. Okay, it can be 100 Mbps or maybe lesser than 100 Mbps you will get it. And you're accessing Gmail, Google, everything. Okay, so along you are accessing your broadband. Same way, people are also accessing, no? Different people are accessing. So all are going to the same lines only. Okay, no dedicated lines means your traffic is going on, others traffic also going on the same line. Example, we are going on the main road, a highway road. It's a broadband, it's a big one. But if you are started at the morning 7 o'clock, no traffic, 6 o'clock, no, not at all traffic, 6 o'clock, light traffic, 8 o'clock, medium traffic, 9 o'clock, it's a full traffic, 10 o'clock, forget about it. Okay. So traffic increases, delay occurs. Okay. So it depends upon the different time. So like that. So more number of people are using at a time, so that load on the network is increases, it should automatically slow down. So when there is a no load or a less load, like you started downloading big file, very big file after 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it will download very faster. Or morning 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Later, people have started using internet, so obviously more load on it. So comparatively, basic. Now it is uh, compared to earlier, it is more different technologies came up, so more quality of services, technology changes. We are not facing that slow kind of stuff nowadays, catches and all. Yeah, we'll come back to here. It's not up to speed. It is a fixed bandwidth. It is a fixed bandwidth. Fixed bandwidth. So like you take a 50 Mbps means 50 Mbps only you'll get it. Okay. So this is called a leisure lines. This person want to access that network through this leisure line, he can able to access this network things. This guy want to access this network, he can able to come to access this one. This server want to is synchronized with this data, also they can able to do it. So it's like that. Both are in the same network only. Both are in the same network only. It's not now, it is not a two different network. Now it is through this digital line, they are communicating each other and it is look like they are connected in the same network only. Okay. So this is called a leasing line. Next, guys, sometimes there is a certain branch offices, small branch offices or some remote branch offices. We cannot put these legal lines into this branch offices. Okay. You can't put a legal lines. Legal lines are costly. Monthly, yearly, you have to pay. Public IP, private IP. So there are so many complex configurations that too you have to take a permissions. You have to check with the Department of Telecom. That is how we are connecting legal lines. You have to verify it with the dot, and once they given a permission, then only we'll able to connect it. Okay. And this is also getting permission from that is also very difficult. Means you have to follow all the regulations. Okay. All what are the specified regulations are there, you have to follow that. So legal lines are costly. Not everywhere we can establish this legal lines also. So because organizations spending money, but that is a related amount has to be generated. No? So based on lot of other calculations where we cannot put a lesson. For example, we take some Pune location. It is not a small city, it is also a big city only. But thing is, it's a small branch offices. It's also a small branch office. And there we are also having different kind of servers. Okay, people are working here. They also required to access this network because their main servers are here and these servers has to be synchronized with these servers also. So what is the solution here? So you have to connect through internet only. You can have to connect it through internet. But you connect a server for accessing purpose, direct server accessing purpose through internet, it is very dangerous. It's not much easy. It's very dangerous to put your servers into the things. Internal access means there are trusted employees, but you can't directly put it into the internet. It is not a good idea. Okay. It is also danger, right? People are there, hackers are there, so they can able to attack your infrastructure possibilities. So what organization is doing is they put this VPN servers and VPN client machines. So this VPN server client kind of stuff, we can do it on firewalls. A dedicated VPN server like a hardware devices are there, or a software firewalls, software VPN servers also available. So this VPN server, which is one side, it is connected to your internal network, and other side it is connected to the internet. Same way from the branch office, we have a VPN, which we are through that one, means this is connected to our internet and also connected to our internal network. In both sides, they will configure this VPN should be connected to this VPN, and here also we are configuring about this server details. So this IP, like that, they will connect it. What is the encrypted keys, tunneling protocols, username, passwords, IP address information? We put it in this both side of VPNs. Once there are click OK to connect it, what happen? So this will send a request to the VPN server. When VPN server establish a connectivity, this connection is completely encrypted. It encrypts using different tunnels, different tunnel types we are using here for connecting over the internet. So like a what we say, point-to-point or tunneling protocols, point-to-point or point-to-point tunneling protocol, PPTP, S2TP, L2TP, sorry, SSTP, sorry, okay, PPTP, SSTP, L2TP means layer 2 tunneling protocol, and there is some key exchanges like IKE, IPsec, okay, this kind of key exchange means encrypted key exchange protocols also they use it. So connecting this office to this office, New York office to Pune office, like that. And this person, for example, here can able to connect. Okay. So can able to connect and access this infrastructure through this tunnels only. So this is a one private office. This is another private office, right? Another private network. It's a one private network. This is another private network. Now they are able to connect it and communicated over the public network or internet using encrypted tunnels. Encrypted tunnels. This data, whatever you are sending and receiving, cannot be accessed by any others. If someone trying to steal your data, also they cannot do it. Even they open the data also, even a hacker intercepted your data also, they can't understand or they can't see whatever you are sending because entire data is encrypted. Okay. So this type of VPN connectivity we also called as site-to-site VPN. This is one site, right? This is another site. It is a site-to-site VPN. And this for people accessing this network, these people are accessing this network. How this person is accessing? How this person is accessing? The same way is also accessing, just like a accessing in a same local network. This person is accessing from Pune location, but it's like a accessing from New York location only. Okay, there is no difference in the network-based connectivities. Okay, only thing is they are not directly physically connected. They are connecting via internet through encrypted channels, tunnels or channels, we can say. Okay, this is what it is, a VPN. And one more is there, that is, you know this one, guys, that is work from home. Okay, you hear this one, work from home, right? So what is this work from home? People work from their home, or maybe they are traveling, so but still you want to take a leave once you become some experience, then suddenly you need to take some leave. Okay, some function you have to attend, or maybe you are going for a 5 days holidays. No, you have to do work. So you can spend with your family as well as you have to work. Okay, or maybe you have some urgency, you have to do work, or maybe you are going to some traveling, but still you have to do work. Then what to do? So you have connected already. You are connected to internet in your home. You have already Wi-Fi router through Wi-Fi. You are connected to internet. In your home, you have internet, or maybe you are using your mobile phone. Through mobile, you are connected to internet. So anyway, you are connected to internet. Okay. So there is a VPN client application installed into your laptop. In your laptop, a VPN client application is installed and configured with a VPN information. It is installed and configured. A VPN related configuration they have done in this client application. What is the configuration? What is the VPN connecting IP address, VPN server IP address? What is the tunneling protocol? What is the encryption key or encryption method or encryption key? What is username and password? Username and password. Okay, is configured inside your VPN client application, which is inside your laptop. Okay, or desktop. You can say. So once you say like you are already connected internet, you are already connected to internet and are accessing. Now you are open this VPN client and just click on connect. Once click on connect, what happen? So a request will send to the VPN server. This VPN server verifies your request. Is key is correct, encryption key is correct or not? Is username is correct or not? Password is correct or not? Okay, it verifies your configuration, authentication and authorization. Either VPN will do it or VPN use some other third-party authentications, including Active Directory servers for authentication purpose, or AAA servers for authentication purpose, or Radius servers. Either any of this, Radius server, AAA server, or Active Directory servers, depends upon your organization, use it to authenticate users. Verification of user identity. And if user is allowed to connect with the VPN, means authorization. It authorize user, authenticate and authorize user. Okay, it verify the user identity and yellow or not, it will verify. And also VPN checks with other connection related information, right? So which protocol you are using, which tunneling protocol. So it will verifies everything is okay. If everything is okay, it establish a tunnel, a virtual tunnel to your laptop. To your laptop means in your home, you are connected to VPN, but remaining systems are not connected to VPN. They are connected to normal Wi-Fi router for internet access. So they get internet access, but you will get a different network connection. Means you are able to connect to this network and access this your infrastructure, means your network, as you are here in the same office. As you are in a New York office, we can access from anywhere. You are not physically available inside a New York office, but you are connecting from outside through internet. You are connecting and accessing that network, and you can able to connect these servers and do the what are the work you are doing it. Okay. the rest of the people in your same home network, they can't able to access your office network. You are able to access, they can't access because the client application is in your laptop and configured with your user identity, passwords, and other settings. Okay, the same thing. So what are the things you are connected through VPN? Data is encrypted. No one others able to access your data. So this is like a remote VPN. Remote VPN. Okay. So we'll see one by one, and certain statements are there. We'll read the statement and we'll see. Already we discussed leased line. Leased line is a reserved circuit between two communication point that is always active, rented for monthly free. Monthly fee, not free, fee. Leased lines are dedicated, means that any bandwidth associated with the leased line is solely for private and organizational use. What are the bandwidth they are giving for these leased lines? This is solely for your private and organizational use. Fixed bandwidth, stable connection. Of course, organization use a secondary line also. If in case leased line is down, so complete connectivity is gone. So they take secondary line, backup lines with a lower bandwidth centrally. And for organizational internal use, they use the internet separately. Okay, so there are different things. This is a different standard like a T1 lines, T2, E2 lines. Okay, T1, E1 lines are there earlier. Later now it is so many T1, T2, T3, T4, E1, E2, E3, E4 lines are also there. T1, like there is standard bandwidths are there. For each one, there is a standard bandwidth association is there. So I am getting a T1 line, means the total bandwidth I am getting is 1.544. If I got a 10 T1 lines, means 15 Mbps I am getting. T2 line, again different bandwidth it is. Okay. Broadband internets already said like up to speeds are there. Next is VPN, virtual private network. A service that helps you to stay private online. You are in a private, but online connectivity is there. Okay. VPN establish secure encrypted connection between your computer and internet, providing private tunnel for your data and communication while using the public networks. Guys, the statements require to be understandable. Once you understand, you can frame the sentence as per your requirement. Which one is easy to form a line? You can try that lines. Or you can try different videos also available. What is a VPN? And try different lines. So try to more with the VPN in a organizational, because when you search for a VPN, so there is mobile VPN, some different VPN statements are there. First read the statement. Don't go blindly and understand with my what are my explanation. Okay, with my explanation understanding. So try those lines also. Frame your sentence which you can able to tell easily. So VPN establish a secure encrypted connection between your computer and your organization network, between your computer and your organization network over the public, between your computer and your organizational network via public network. So providing via public network by providing private tunnels for your data and communication. So like that, that's a actually correct sentence. So VPN establish a secure encrypted connection between your computer, means that's the second one we said now, for your computer and your organizational network via public network. Okay, by providing tunnels, by private tunnels for your data and communication. That's a good, I like that. And also I've written first one, connecting or accessing private network from other private network over internet or public network or public network. So these tunneling protocols are like PPTP, SSTP, L2TP, IKE, Internet Key Exchange it is. Internet Key Exchange, GRE tunneling protocol. GRE, one more is there, GRE. IPsec for secure connectivity. So we use IPsec for securing connectivity purpose. MS-SHAP is also authentication purpose, authentication protocol it is. And next one is, this is a tunneling protocols, encryption keys also there. Next one is authentication and authorization. When you establish connectivity to the VPN servers, your organization, so they will going to authenticate and authorize your user, right? Your connection and your user account. So using different servers like Radius server, Active Directory server, or AAA server for authentication and authorization purpose. Of course, there is other statements also there, so we'll see that one. So a VPN uses end-to-end encryption to provide with online privacy and security. Through online, you are sending and receiving data. It is complete private data, private privacy is there, security. Okay, so no one can able to see. It routes your data through encrypted tunnels. So nobody can see what you are doing it on the internet, expose your identity. Even if hackers intercept your encrypted traffic, they won't be able to view its content. Okay. So here it is. VPN is safe and cheaper than leased lines. Guys, in a leased lines, we don't use encryption. Why don't we use encryption? It's your private line. No need to hide anything, no need to encrypt yourself. It's solely for private purpose, organizational purpose only. So no need to encrypt it. But where we cannot put these user lines, we have to communicate through public only. So compulsory we need a encryption in the public. Okay, it's not only your traffic, right? Not only your packets, some others packets also will go. VPN is safe because it's encrypted and cheaper than leased line. Leased lines you have to pay monthly rent. So it depends upon your bandwidth and how long you are using. So you have to pay monthly or yearly for a use of leased line, solely private network. Okay, maintenance of leased line is also a lot of permissions and management is very high. But where we cannot put it, we there use user connected to remote infrastructure, like connecting in a local network. Okay, so from your home or from your branch office, you are connected to your remote infrastructure, just like how you connect it if it is in your local network. Where we cannot use leased lines connection, there VPN works. Okay, as we said, that is. So statements, read the statements, understand it, try to frame which statements are used. This is more proper statements. This is the more proper statements. And this is for understanding purpose. This is also proper statement. Okay. Here we need to be, it's a very big line and you need to be changed as per your understanding. Okay. So VPN servers. You come to the VPN servers. Okay. So we can, certain firewalls having a VPN features built in VPN features because the firewall is a edge device. What are the network is entering, what are the packets, what are the network is entering into your network. What are the things entering into your network? It has to be go through the firewall. Firewall is verifies and allow the network to connect, enter into your main actual your infrastructure, right? So in that one only, because it's an entry point or exit point also. So in the VPN, also certain firewalls having built-in VPN features. We use that firewall as a VPN connector, like this. Like PFSense is one of the firewall device. Palo Alto, some Palo Alto or PFSense having these features. Dell Sonic wall with firewalls. Okay, TP-Link SafeStorm or some direct VPN routers also available. Even VPNs also available through softwares. Means like you can use a Windows server and install this routing and remote access, RRAS. RAS. It is in a older Windows server, it is RAS. And later on days, it is become RA. Okay, now, what are the current versions we are running from the last 4 or 5 versions? It is RA, remote access role. Install this role and make it as a VPN server. One is possible. Actually, we tried that one in a lab environment in a previous organizations. A Linux server. In the Linux server also, you can install the VPN related packages, make it as a VPN server possible. And what is the last one is different types of VPNs. Remote access, site to site, already I explained it. Personal VPN. This personal VPN is like this. It is in your home or you have your system. You want to connect from your laptop or your mobile phone and to your home in network to access your data which is in your home. You can use your own personal VPNs. It's a personal VPN. And finally, mobile VPN. Mobile VPN. Plus, after mobile VPN, guys, I'm also going to tell some personal things in the VPN because people take VPN as wrongly. Okay, of course, VPN is very important. That too, mobile VPN is using of important, but we have to be careful when you are using these mobile VPNs. I never use, so I don't suggest which one is good because I never use it. Oh, sorry. That's just that. So finally, I achieved my cough, my throat infection started. Okay, guys. I'm in my office. My office network is trusted. All the people who are in my office are trusted one. No hackers are there here to attack my system when I'm connected in my network. Okay, so no problem. For example, I went to a coffee shop like where there are providing a free VPNs. Sorry, not free VPNs. So free internet connections. So to do some work, so I connected to this Wi-Fi. Right, I got internet. I'm working on my system. Or maybe I use a mobile. So while drinking coffee, I want to check my Facebook, or maybe I want to check my Instagram, or maybe I want to share some data, or maybe I'm doing some mail communication. Okay, of course, it's like some are encrypted. Like you are using WhatsApp, it is encrypted. So if I'm while I'm using WhatsApp in my network, someone really hack this thing, they can't hack my WhatsApp because it's a encrypted one. But here it's someone doing their certain work on their mobile phone. So while drinking coffee, they are connected to the same one. Along with you, there are a lot of people also connected, right? Do you know these all other people who are connected to the same Wi-Fi? We don't know. So because you are all generally you are in a same network only. And you are doing some unsecure application, you are doing it. It's not a encrypted type, or maybe you're accessing some your application or your organization network. Directly you're accessing. So what happen if someone in your network, they know what is going on here, they're connected to same Wi-Fi, same network. They will try to capture your data, what are you sending and receiving. They can take your data and manipulate your data or maybe steal your data also possible. Okay, steal your data is also possible. So what is that? How to protect ourselves? Then where we are using this VPNs. Okay, we are using a VPN kind of application. Using this VPN, we are connected to someone's server, our organization server, or maybe someone a trusted VPN service providers. So we are what are the data through this VPN we are sending to him, and from there we are accessing the network outside. Okay. So what are the data you are sending? It is passing through this VPN. So this VPN established connected to this VPN server. You're sending data through it. So it is encrypted. If someone is trying to attack your data also, they can't steal your data. They can't manipulate your data. They don't know what data you're sending and receiving. But this VPN guy, which one you are using, you must know, okay, is a trusted person or not. For example, you go to the any brand antivirus companies, for example, Malwarebytes, or maybe you go to the Kaspersky or Nord32. If they are providing any VPN services, separate VPN services, of course you can take it if you care, if you want it. Or maybe you go to some um, internet like Airtel, Geo, there are also Geo VPNs that are providing. If you trust them, then you can use it, no problem. Don't use some random VPN service providers if you don't know whether it is free or paid, because we don't know him, because you are connected securely to his VPN. So obviously you are create a one private tunnel line between you and your that person. So that person can easily come to your system. Okay. Generally, if you are in your home or in your offices, the network is secure network already. No one can reach your system directly. Okay, because you are already in your own secure network, your own private network. You connected to internet. Through internet, no one will come to your system until unless you are connected to them. For example, there are a lot of URLs. Nowadays, people are sharing lot of URLs, offer URLs. Okay, lucky draw URLs also there. Okay. So they're sharing a URL to you and you open that URL. Or maybe you go to the certain websites. In that one, lot of links are there. You click on some link and some advertisement runs. We don't mind. Again, we close it and we'll try it. Right? Some illegal website or even legal website also having these advertisement links. Sometimes you are click it, you send a request automatically. Once you send a request, they can able to deliver a packet to you. Or you are download certain packages, applications from third-party tools. We don't know third-party, sorry, you're downloading some application from third-party websites, not a direct website. For example, I want to download a VLC player. Go to VLC player related main website and download it. You download it from some third-party website and download the VLC player. Maybe it contains some trojans inside or malwares or spywares inside. You install it, so automatically it will send in a background a request to the remote person. He will try to enter into your system. It's all really, it's happened to me, and also we tried other things also. Okay, so this is what it is happening. Downloading torrents, downloading torrents. Through torrents also there is a lot of established. We don't know who is to whom you are connected, which is the remote server. You are not don't know. You're trying to download from games or movies things from the torrents. Now torrents are stopped anyway, but still you are connected, and there is a you created a path. He created a path, and they can able to enter into your system. So this is, you are open the line so they can enter until unless you are safe. Okay, you are safe. Where we use a VPN, exactly if you are connected, this kind of public VPN, railway stations, you know, Vande Bharat, they're also providing some free Wi-Fi now. Nothing is connected there, but still they are providing some free VPN. Or railway stations, these coffee shops or hotels. Okay, so you are more exposed. So you along with you, so many are connected to same network in the same LAN, same private network. So there is a little possibility you'll be affected. So there you can use this VPN. Guys, government is watching. That's why you should use VPN. If you are using a illegal kind of stuff, so definitely government will watch it, whether you are using VPN or not VPN. Okay. So because, for example, you want to steal something, you went to a something kind of a chor bazaar type. Okay. So it's not in Hyderabad, that's not really chor bazaar, but still think of why the name you are taking. Okay. You try to steal something, or maybe you want to buy some smuggled goods. So where you are trying, so there is also police. Okay. So, so don't try to do that. And some people use a VPN for different purposes. For example, one purpose is certain content we can't access in India. For example, Netflix series is there, or Amazon Prime series are there. Certain series we can't access from India. You want to access, then you have to connect it through the VPN, which is US site to VPN. You have to connect it. So connected to this VPN. So from here, you can access that content. This is one. But this VPN, already I told, so who is providing this VPN services? You must know it. So why? Because of these hackers. What they do in the worldwide, they lot of hacker communities, VPN servers are there. When they want to hack something big, so what they will do, they enter into one VPN and to another VPN, another VPN, another VPN. They created a nested loop kind of VPN routing and attack someone. And while returning to the packet also, they go through the different loops. So that's why they don't, to avoid caughting, because if there was someone is trying to trace back also, they can't able to trace it because a lot of VPNs involved. So once their hack completed, certain VPNs will be destroyed automatically. They change it, encrypted. No one understand. It will take a lot of years to do that one. Okay. So that's the point of my VPN, guys. If you are using anyone using a VPN, if you anybody having a fear of this data stealing, hacking kind of stuff, don't use third-party tools. Don't use third-party sites to download an applications. Don't use this kind of links and use your systems simple and easy way. It is always good. Let if government watching you, no problem. Nothing will happen to you. Okay. So make use some proper antivirus. So then if anything in your system enter, it will try to protect your system. And by default, already our systems are exposed, so no problem at that. Okay. So if that's a simple point I'm trying to say. If you want to use it, so check with what VPN your which organization is providing. It's a genuine organization or not. Okay. That's a lot of that's the point of VPN. Okay, so this is about a VPN. Next, tomorrow we'll start with the servers and services. It is little lengthy, guys. It will take at least either full day or maybe 2 days. So tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday. So maximum Tuesday I will try, or Wednesday. 2 days we'll try to complete this topic. Okay, 2 days it will take. So once we are completed this, then we'll go to the cloud computing and Office 365, 2 more days. Okay, so that's it. And this is all straight questions, guys. Don't ignore these topics. If any possibility is there, what is this? If any possibility, sir, I will share certain supporting videos for this one. You can try that one. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions,